Hi, YouTube family. It's me, Lakia. I know yesterday I told you guys that I'd be back next week. I was planning on doing a video for my one month surgeversary. But I couldn't help but to just take the time out to just talk. Um, and the question I have is, so now there's no food. Now what? I'm very emotional right now because I'm having to face some truths um, that are a little difficult for me to face. One dealing with the fact that, you know, food was a substance for me. It was a drug. Um, it's what I use to medicate myself. It's what I use to just escape reality. And now I don't have the drug, so now what? So now I have to deal with everything that was on my heart. Guys, I feel just so heavy hearted today. Just really, really heavy. And, the funny part is, I don't miss the drug, I don't miss the food. I am just not comfortable having to deal with my feelings, my true feelings. I'm very angry. I'm very angry. Uh, and I don't know how to deal with the anger. I'm angry because, you know, for years I was in a very unhappy marriage. I'm angry because I never felt that I deserved the best. I never felt worthy. I lived a life um, feeling extremely insecure and unloved. I felt extremely unloved. And all I wanted in my life was love. I just wanted to be loved the way I had loved, the way I had given myself. And I never got that in return. And it made me a very insecure person. I never felt protected. When I say insecure, I mean I never felt protected. I never felt like someone was watching over me. I never felt like someone cared about me. I never felt guarded. I never felt safe. I always felt extremely alone. I always had to protect myself. Even from when I was a little child, I had to protect myself. Um, and right now, I'm by myself. It's just me and my children, and I deal with anxiety a lot. A lot of people don't know that I have anxiety issues, but I do. I have a lot of anxiety issues. Um, and it just stemmed from a lot of fear that I had in my life. I know it's time that I talk to somebody about these feelings. Um, I just never felt, you know, that what I had to say would matter. I'm the type of person that, I'll do it myself. I'm a self doer. I'll read something, I'll watch something, I'll hear something. I'm always trying to help myself. But for many years, the only way that I had to help myself through my emotional issues was food. And now I don't have food. So, now what? But, there is a bright side, a silver lining, as they say, to this cloud. Because now that I don't have food, I have to take care of myself. And, something as simple as spending, money on something healthy, I feel guilty about. I feel guilty for when I work and I do, and I, as a makeup artist, and I help my clients, and and I give them a price. I feel ashamed that I asked for that price. Like, I feel like so unworthy at times. Like, why do I feel like I'm not worthy of the best? I have to get down to that. I know where it comes from, but I don't want to mention it on TV, because on YouTube, because it's personal and I don't want to offend anyone, which is another issue that I've dealt with in my life, putting other people's feelings before my own. Because see, no fucking body else ever put their feelings before mine. You know? I always had to be the nice one. I always had to be mindful of everybody else's feelings. And what they may think of the way I thought, right? To hell with what Kia have to think. To hell with what my feelings are, right? As long as I am concerned about someone else's feelings. Guys, I did not want to come on YouTube with this. This is something that should not be on YouTube. But, I feel very safe in this community. I feel very safe. I feel loved. I feel accepted. Something that I haven't felt in a very long time in my life. I felt that I've had many people come into my life and see the goodness that I have, probably recognize more of my talents, more of my gifts than I recognize of my own. And I feel that they have taken advantage of that it has been used. And so right now I'm very guarded. I'm very, 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 very guarded. And I'm shielding myself. And I want to come out. I don't want to be closed up anymore. I don't want to be alone anymore. I'm very lonely, guys. I really am. It's sad the way I'm living right now. I don't even like the way I'm living. I'm very closed. I have a lot of issues with shame. I have a lot of issues with hurt that I've dealt with in many areas of my life. Um, this video isn't for everyone, and I don't need 101 responses. But if you have something that you genuinely want to add that is positive and that's good, feel free to leave a response. Give me 1 minute, babe, okay? Please, give me 1 minute. Close the door. I'm coming. Thank you. If you have something that you genuinely want to say that is positive and uplifting, then you could say it. Otherwise, you can keep it. I do my best in my life to try as hard as I can to be very mindful of other people's feelings. So I'm asking that you do the same with mine. Um, thanks.